people of Ghana, is your Nigerian girl pleasure, bringing you political news in our channel Ghanatube. Afenyo Markin called Jerry Ahmed silly and told him he wasn't sticking to his vetting rule, coming from Bernard Ahafo. Chairman of the Parliament's Appointment Committee, Bernard Ahafo, has alleged that Minority Leader Alexandra Afenyo Markin insulted Wejabawe MD Jerry Ahmed Shabi during a heated vetting section on January 30th, 2025. According to him, Afenyo Markin attacked Shabi, causing tensions during the processing. Afenyo Markin actually called Jerry silly and told him he wasn't doing what brought him to the vetting to do. Any member of the committee who listened to them heard the insult he actually stated. Speaking in an interview on TV3 on February 3rd, 2025, I have actually also addressed concern over the appointment committee's decision to proceed with vetting President Mahama's ministerial nominees despite the minorities' boycott on January 31st, 2025. He clarified that the committee maintained a decorum, allowing them to continue their work lawfully. The suspension of the 2 of the 11 members did not mean we could not work, as he stated. According to Ahafo, the minorities' walkouts stemmed from misinformation by the minority chief whip, Habib Idrisi, who allegedly claimed that Speaker Balbin had ordered a half of the committee's activity pending a reconstitution. The majority leader Mahama Ayega said the speaker had postponed the meeting on Monday, February 3rd at 11 a.m. that the committee could continue its work, Ahafo actually said. And this is actually one of the reasons that got Afenyo Markin angry and why the vetting was going on. He actually told the Weja MP that he was actually not sticking to what is actually supposed to be, what actually brought him in there. But calling him silly is what people are actually frowning at. The revelation comes amid highlighted tension in Parliament following chaotic scenes during the vetting processes. The disturbance led to the suspension of the 4 MPs Roxanne and Hassan Frank Anodompre and Jerry Ahmed by the Speaker Balbin just after the so much fight that happened in the Parliament that caused the breaking of the table and their vices. Afenyo Markin actually has been accused of being the one that instigated Jerry Shabi's and also calling him silly during the vetting. In as much as Ahafo has actually explained his part, so many people are coming out to debate of what actually happened and that Afenyo Markin should be left out, like they should allow him because he's actually seen doing his work perfectly. While the chairman of the Parliament's Appointee Committee, Bernard Ahafo, has actually alleged that the minority leader Alexandra Afenyo Markin was the one that instigated the Wejabawe MP Jerry Ahmed and by insulting him during the heated vetting session that happened on the January 30th, 2025. But all this he actually came out to explain this just on February 3rd, 2025 when he was doing an interview. In an extensive interview with TV3 with Alfred on Monday, February 3rd, Ahafo disclosed that Afenyo Markin verbally attacked Shabi, triggering tensions during the proceedings. Afenyo Markin called Jerry Shabi silly and told him he wasn't doing what brought him to the vetting to do. What he brought him to the vetting to do. Any member of the committee who listened to him will actually hear the insult coming from Bernard, which he actually has come out to explain himself. He said that Afenyo Markin had no right to call Ahmed Jerry silly and actually told him that he wasn't doing what brought him to the vetting to the board. Was he really doing what brought him to the vetting? Any member of the committee who listened to them could actually hear him insult him that way. His revelation comes amid growing tension in Parliament following the chaotic scene during the vetting process, which led to the suspension of these 4 MPs by our Speaker Abibabe. And meanwhile, Mr. Ahafo also addressed concern over the appointment committee's decision to proceed with vetting President Mahama's ministerial nominee despite the minority boycott on drone right affairs. He claimed that the committee maintained a decorum, allowing them to lawfully continue the work. The suspension did not even stop them from the work they are supposed to do, as he has actually explained. And according to Ahafo, the minority decision to walk out was based on misinformation from the minority chief whip, Habib Idrisu, who also claimed Speaker Abin had ordered a halt on the committee's activity pending a reconstitution. And all these, he actually explained what has been happening in this process of vetting that is still going on. However, Ahafo refutes this claim, saying that the majority leader, Mahamayira, has clarified that the speaker had only postponed the meeting to February 3rd at 11 o'clock a.m. and not anything else. And the majority leader, Mahama, said the speaker had postponed the meeting up to Monday, that the committee could continue its work. Coming at the concerns over the vetting conduct, expressing concern about the nature of questions during the vetting, I have admitted that some of the questions posed were problematic. I am worried about some questions asked during the vetting, some questions that will create humor and allow during the vetting, he remarked. While acknowledging occasional tensions during the process, he maintained that the vetting would proceed despite disruption. To some extent, I feel disrespected during vetting, but in every society there are some who are morally upright and distinct. And he has actually come out to say that in all they are still doing, that the vetting will still continue, but people are beginning to ask him what he actually has with Afenyo Markin, because they've seen that he's actually always attacking Afenyo Markin over little things and asking why SUBCRIBE was actually being distracted when vetting that actually brought him to the parliament, to the city, was actually going on, and what he was actually expecting Afenyo Markin asking questions and not getting the answers to actually do, and why he's foaming that he actually called him silly and told him to actually concentrate on what actually brought him. I don't know how you see it, but please do comment how you see this. Also, do like and comment, put on notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks.